Hey guys, it's Trish from Trish's Card Club. It's Sunday night. How are you out there? It's probably a little bit, oh, I forgot to turn my phone off. Darn it. It's probably a minute or two before you guys are ready to come on, but hopefully you will be joining me soon and we can get started. In the meantime, I will tell you that the golf game has not ended. It is still going on. Yeah, crazy. Absolutely crazy. They're in the 8th sudden death overtime, which means 8 times they've tried to outplay each other and they've not. And it is just a riveting game. And I don't know how anyone can think golf is boring. I'm like sitting on the edge of my seat. But alas, now I give all of my time and attention to my friends and family in Facebook world. How are you? I hope you guys had a good weekend. Hey, Miss Cindy, it's really nice to see you. Thanks for joining. I hope that you're getting whatever you needed to get done so that you can get ready for Monday and start your week. Last week was a pay week, so it's exciting. This week is just a week, so we will just go through it. Let's see what else. Who else is out there? I can't see anybody else, but there might be some other people out there, but I'm going to get started because it's 8 o'clock and we like to be on time for these things. Today we're going to be using a stamp set called Turtle Friends, and this cute stamp set has an adorable matching punch that goes with it. And it matches this turtle right here, plus the eye of the turtle. And then a little, I think that little tiny eye right there is for this little turtle right there. But I'm going to show you how we're going to do the eyes. And I'm going to be using some designer series paper called In the Wild, which I think if you guys remember me saying, I don't know what I'm going to do with tigers and stuff because that's not my thing. But voila, it has great background paper. So we're actually going to be using these tigers. We're actually going to be using the back side of that. So that's In the Wild paper that we're going to be using to make the card. And for colors, we're going to be working with Old Olive and Cajun Craze. Totally different combinations that we haven't used in quite a long time, but I love both these colors, especially Old Olive. It's one of my very, very favorites. So we'll be using those for our ink colors to get everything going. And we're taking that because we're using the In the Woods Designer Series paper. We're sort of using this as our foundational color. So everything is cut and ready to rock and roll. Let me get a little piece of scrap paper underneath me so that I can, how can you leave the Peg, I have to fess, it's still on. It's on silent, but I'm technically still watching it. Even though I'm supposed to be filming, I have to know how it ends. I have to know. So if I all of a sudden there's a silence, you guys, it's because I'm literally watching the golf game. Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. Okay, so let's start by first doing some stamping. I have a 2" by 4" piece of paper, and I'm going to first stamp a small turtle at the top. Oops, I just stuck my finger in the ink. Let me get this over here where I can reach it. So let me put this turtle here. Isn't that adorable? And then that little turtle has the cutest little shell. So I'm going to ink up the shell in Old Olive. And you guys, it's a little bit hard to stamp. Not bad, not bad. It's a little bit hard to stamp because I can't go over the image because of the camera. So I'm doing the best that I can. Doing the best that I can. All right, so there's a turtle. Now we're going to take the Cajun Craze and we're going to pretend it's in the red family, and we're going to give it some hearts because I want my card to coordinate. Now the other color that we need is tuxedo black, but we're not ready for tuxedo black yet because we need to take a scrap piece of paper and we need to now ink up the big turtle. I hope I'm on film. This blue line we drew in hopes that it would help me stay on film, but it doesn't really help me. So now you just have to ignore it. And I'm just trying to keep the camera closer to where I work on the desk. So there's the turtle, and then his shell. We will get that good and inked. And again, it's a little bit hard that I'm not right over the image, so I'm going to give it my best shot. And let's see how I do. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, so that's the turtle that you punch out with the punch that I had in my hand 2 seconds ago, people. So where did I put it? Oh my goodness gracious. Right on my desk. All right, we're going to line him up. And I'm going to punch him out. Well, something happened and I missed it because people are clapping. Holy moly, Miss Sheila, you have the turtle set in the wild? Oh yeah, in the wild it's definitely cool paper. Okay, so there's the big turtle. Now I'm not gluing him down yet. I'm just placing him there because I want to put some hearts on the big turtle. And let's do this. Perfect. And then I want to use the stamp set Forever. I want to use the stamp in that stamp set called Forever Friends. And I'm going to put that, let me stamp that for, yeah. I'm going to put that right there. Now, I know exactly who this card is going to, and I'm very excited to be sending it out. Okay, so that's the basis of stamping, or I think we're kind of done stamping. Now we're going to layer. So if you remember me telling you this was 2 inches by 4, so when I layer, generally I layer in 1/4 inches. So that means my black is 2 1/4 by 4 1/4. Generally, I layer in 1/4 inches. And that means that my green is 2 1/2 by 3, now by 4 3/4. So you just keep going up 1/4 inch. That's how you get your layered look. So there's my layered look right there. And then the next thing I did is I took that DSP and I cut 3 strips at 3/4 of an inch, and I cut 3 black strips at 1 inch. Let me get some stuff out of the way here I've done my stamping with. And I'm going to take these and I'm going to layer them on the black. Now, I didn't do 1 inch. I lie. This is where I did 1/8 of an inch because I just wanted a teeny bit of the black to show. So it takes me a little bit longer to get these on because you don't have as much wiggle room. And I don't always get the right exact mark when I do it on the ruler. So some might be a little thicker than others, but we go with it. We go with it. All right, let's see. Let's see. Something's happening in the golf game, but I don't know what because I wasn't paying attention because really I thought I could do both, but you guys are getting all my attention. I will catch the replay afterwards. One of the gentlemen that's playing has never won before. So if he wins this game, he gets a lot of benefits to be able to play in many other tournaments, and it's life-changing for them. So I always get excited when that's what's going on. I get very excited when someone works their whole life to reach the pinnacle of their career and they make it, and then he would be able to be in all these other tournaments like the Masters, some famous tournaments that you've heard of. Okay, so there's my 3 pieces there. Let me move this out of the way. I don't need this anymore, I don't think. And I'm using Cajun Craze as my base, and I'm going to take these now and glue them up. And I didn't really measure the length because I wasn't 100% sure when I was making the card how long these were going to be. So I'm not really worried about the length because I'm going to cut them off at the end when I'm done putting them on the card. So this is going to be my first one, and I'm going to put it about here. And then this is going to be my second one, and it's going to go a little further over. And this is going to be my third one, and it's going to go even a little bit further over. And let's make sure they're kind of straight. All right, that looks pretty good. So then I have all this extra. Is it straight? I can't really tell, guys, but let's pretend it's straight. For the sake of it all, let's pretend it's straight. And then I'm just going to clip them off from the back. And there's my 3 pieces. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to put it right on top of there like that. But I'm not going to glue it down. I'm going to use my dimensionals. And the way that I'm going to use my dimensionals is if you finish using up all the dimensionals in the center, like this one right here, and you have all this along the edge, don't ever throw these away. They're perfect for doing bigger pieces like this. So I'll do that. I'll do this one. I'll do that one. Now we can throw it away. Take this off. Let me see what's happening. I'm looking a quick right to see if I can tell what's happening with the golf game. Do you guys feel jealous that I have my split detention? Nah, don't. You are my first love. You are my first love. All right, let's put that down right there. Now, for my turtle, we're going to put him there, but we're going to put him on with dimensionals. Again, because it's kind of fun to make him pop. I know a dimensional fits on his head, and I know a dimensional fits on his side, right there and right there. That's all I need, because he hangs off, so he doesn't need any more dimensionals than that. That'll keep him on there. Okay, and we'll put him right there underneath his hearts. Isn't that cute? Forever Friends. A little turtle and a big turtle. I think that is the cutest little card. And this is crooked. Let me see if I can fix that. One moment, please. I may not be able to because I already have glued it down, but I'm going to try. I am going to see if I can get that to be just a little bit straighter. Oh yeah, perfect. All right, very good, very good. And then on the inside, what I'll do, I don't have an inside card on my desk. I apologize, but what I'm going to do on the inside is I will stamp another on the white. I'll stamp another turtle on the inside to send that off. So I know exactly who this is going to. So this will go out in the mail this week. How are you guys doing with your make it and mail it's? English one. Darn, thanks, Peggy. Darn, darn, darn. I mean, I'm happy for him because, you know, it's always good that there's a winner, but I really wanted the kid that didn't win before to win. So, oh well. Thanks for keeping me up to date. That helps a lot. So now you really have my undivided attention, gang. So anyways, here's the card. And I think it's just a really cute card. And I think there's nothing special than having a forever friend. So I know exactly where this is going to go. All right. That's it for my Sunday night card. We make it and we mail it around here. So I want to know that you guys are mailing out your cards. My Wednesday night video is going to be recorded, so it won't be live, but it will be released right around 8 o'clock like I usually do when I do my lives. On Sunday, July 4th, I'm pretty sure Sunday's the 4th. There will not be a video. I'm taking that night off, and I expect you'll be taking that night off celebrating the incredible birthday of our country, and I'm sure with lots of Thanksgiving because we have so much to be thankful for in our country. And so I will do a video on Wednesday night that's going to be recorded, and then I will be back the following Wednesday for my next live. All right, you guys, have a really good week. I hope things go well for you. You're always in my thoughts and prayers. I appreciate you taking the time to watch and your feedback and your comments. Thanks, Miss Judy. I appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys soon. Remember, make it and mail it.